Da, da, da. Oh, man. Hello, hello, hello. Let me know if you can hear me. So I'm not quite sure if I like this Facebook Live. It's not even Facebook Live, so why would I like it? I mean, YouTube Live. Because it deleted my video from earlier, and it was so upsetting. I worked hard on that. Ooh, emojis. Let's go back. Alrighty. So, I know there's a lag, but I'm going to go ahead and get started because I know some people are going to rewatch this, and that's perfectly all right with me. I personally don't like videos of me, but unfortunately it has become a necessary outlet, and we'll talk about that in a minute. So let me just make sure all my notices are out. I swear, like, my phone doesn't ring for like 2 hours. I go live, my phone goes all the time. Okay, so it is today. I'm just joking. It is Tuesday, the 6th of August. It's been quite some time since I've updated any of my health issues, and for those of you that know me, Andrea being quiet about things is odd. We'll just say odd. We'll say left speechless and odd. So, for those of you that don't know me, hi, Andrea. Where do you look? Do you look here or do you look here? I'm gonna put dots. Like, just joking. So, my name is Andrea. A lot of people call me AD now online because that is most of my handle tags do go by AD, just because it just sets it apart. You have to know who you're looking for to look for me. So you can call me Andrea, you can call me Jewel, you can call me A Jewel, whatever you want. I am from the great state of Texas. Yeehaw! And if you are not from the great state of Texas, I highly recommend you wait to come visit until like September, October, because it's hot as hell outside. That's just my personal opinion. Born and raised here, love it, would never leave. Cannot see myself living anywhere else. However, I will agree that it's hot. I am a mother of 2 amazing young men, one in college and working, and one married with my beautiful granddaughter, working in the plants. And so very proud of both of my children. They didn't have kids young. They're in their 20s, both of them. So I am 41. Did I just say that? I'm 41, proud of it. You know, I've lived a long life, lived a hard life. I'm glad to make it to 41. Let's go for 42. I also have my own business, STVA Solutions. I do live answering service. I also have a business support specialist, graphic design, any kind of invitations, party planning, print media, marketing materials that you need. I do design and print them. So if you know anybody, that would be a great help right now. because we'll talk about that later in this little video. I'm hoping to keep it very short. I'm trying to talk very fast, but I also don't want to get flustered. So, yeah, so that's pretty much me. I used to be kind of wild and crazy. I'm kind of a little bit old and tired now. I'll just say old and tired. You'll have to forgive me. One of my medicines is giving me a very dry throat today, so having to. It's all good. We'll make it through. So we'll make it quick though. If you pop in, make sure you say hello so I know that you're here. If you're watching the replay, make sure you just post that you're watching the replay. That way I can see who came by. You know, I like to know who cares about me. And new friends too. I like new friends. So once I reach 50 followers on this channel, I'll be able to set the URL a lot easier for people to get to. This is going to be my main source of communication these days. I did do a lot of blogging. I still love to blog and write. However, we'll talk about it here shortly. I've lost a lot of use of my hands, and so I'm unable to blog as much as I would like, write as much as I would like. So I do a lot of videos. Yes, I know I'm cold. I don't know, old age or what? No, I think it's just because it blows right here down onto the desk and it just drives me crazy. It sounds like an airplane too. Like, don't get me wrong, I love my AC, but it sounds like an airplane. Come on, go off. I can't focus with that on. It's got to go off. So what y'all do today? Me, I just sat around and waited for the AC to go off. You know, peeled a banana. Ah, okay, it's off. Okay, so you know who I am. You know what we're doing here. So let's get into the nitty gritty. Most of you that know me know that in 2016, when Dakota graduated, I had shoulder surgery. I had let my children and my fabulous brother, Lukey Pookie, talk me into going on a water slide the year prior. Let me just tell you that Andrea had no business on the water slide. But that's okay. I would have been quite all right had I had let go when I fell instead of grabbed on. So we got all the way to the top. First time, leg fell, slid right on through my brother's leg, all the way down onto the bottom. I swear to you, this fell. Watch. Hi, I'm doing it live on YouTube. Say hello. Whoa, he cursed. Whew. That was not pretty. I told him we were on live, didn't I? Hold on. 2 seconds. Okay, so, whoa. I don't know what he's talking about, but he's angry about something. So, anyways, where were we? Oh, so, first time, slid right on down. I've had enough. No, they're convinced I'm going to go up again. So, they literally push me up. I get to the top, and the little railings get like this, and I fall. And instead of just falling this time, I decided to grab on. So in the motion of grabbing on, I tore my shoulder. Getting a doctor to understand that I had tore my shoulder was something completely different. They just want to like, oh, it'll be okay. It's just a pull muscle. No. Here's something I'm going to say that's very, very important. You know your body better than anybody else. You know your body. I know my body. You know your body. I have come to the point that I'm tired of doctors telling me certain things because they do not know my body. I know my body. I would not be sitting in front of them if I did not think that I needed to be. So after a year of pacifying them with rehabilitation, multiple injections, I finally was going to lose my insurance. So 2 weeks later, I was going to lose my insurance. So I told them, we're going to do surgery. And the doctor was like, well, we don't see nothing, da, 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 da. I said, no, it's come to a point, we're doing surgery. So we did surgery. Doctor came out of surgery. I still don't know what he's talking about. He apologized because he said it was one of the worst tears that he had seen in quite some time. Ended up having a very horrific slap tear, which is it's a rotator cuff injury. So they did a slap repair, but they also had to go in and clean, reshape, and shave the bone from where they'd done all their injections and rehab, all the way down. And then the kicker of it all was that I had torn the pain to me. I had torn the ligament that connects the shoulder blade all the way down through the breastbone. So my little 30-minute exploratory, they aren't going to find anything surgery, ended up being an over 3-hour, very extensive surgery. I will tell you that was a horrible surgery. I said that it was worse than childbirth, and I still 100% agree with that. It was horrible. I thought I was going to come out, have range of motion for my arm, be able to use it. I still don't have range of motion. Had I known it would be what it was, I would have never had the surgery. So the reason I bring up that surgery, it's a little off right now, being 3 years back, is from what we can conclude that has jump-started this current issue that I'm dealing with. Like I said, that I've been kind of quiet about just because kind of working through some things with it, making sure that there's definitive diagnoses and things to that effect. So when they did that surgery, the extent of it, there was some damage done to the lymph nodes, lymphatic system. So if you don't know what your lymphatic system is, it is actually one of the most important systems in your body. It's like a second circulatory system. I call it an army and guards because what it literally does is removes toxins and waste from your, blood and fluids. So it circles through the body and just removes those. Without the removal of those, you have infections, you have inflammation, there's all sorts of things that can come up. Brings us to today. But a lot of breast cancer patients, after they've had surgery, actually experience lymphedema. It's something that's not widely talked about. In my research, I found that in the scope of 4-year medical school, doctors really only spend about an hour, maybe 2 hours learning about it. And it's one of the most important systems in your body. So it just baffles me because of it. But the lymphatic system, it has your tonsils, your lymph nodes, your thymus, and your spleen. And so all of those work together. Literally, it just takes it, and all the lymphatic system moves in one motion. So it moves upwards. So it takes the waste and moves up, and it clears the lymph fluid and goes back to where it needs to be and rids the body of the toxins and the waste. So anytime there's lymphedema is an inflammation, a chronic inflammation, when there's damage to the lymphatic system. There's 2 types of lymphedema. One is you get it, you're born with it, it's hereditary. They don't really know. That's very uncommon though. The majority of lymphedema patients get it from damage to the lymphatic system. So whether that be from a surgery or from an injury, Or say you've had surgery. I was watching some. What were they? They were like, what are they called? Some kind of doctor. I don't know. I'm blank. But they were talking about patients that they'd had like surgery, major surgery, and they built up scar tissue. Well, the scar tissue blocks the lymphatic fluid from flowing. So this patient had issues with theirs because of scar tissue. So a lot of different things. If you've ever had any type of surgery, it's something that you definitely want to ask about and learn about. And it's amazing just because it's not something that you're going to find a lot of doctors or nurses or treatment plans for. A lot of people just don't know how to treat it. And that's what I've been fighting for like 8 months now. It's just, well, longer than that. But since the actual, definite diagnosis was a year ago, was the definitive diagnosis. We fought for about 2 years to get to that diagnosis. So about 3 to 5 million Americans actually have lymphedema. Most patients only have it in one arm, maybe one leg. I personally have it in both lower extremities. So I have bilateral lower extremity lymphedema moving up into the trunk, which means it's just coming up and higher into the, belly region. And then, I do feel some swelling in my arms and stuff, and they said that is, to be expected. From that, I've gotten neuropathy, which is my hands and my feet are asleep about 75% of the day. I drop things, I fall. It's very annoying. But it took us 2 years to get to that diagnosis because so many doctors don't know how to handle it and don't know what it is. They say, oh, it's just swelling. It's different from swelling. The swelling never goes down. About 2 months after the surgery of my shoulder, my feet started swelling, and it was a swelling I'd never felt before. Not like a water weight swelling. Nothing would go down. I couldn't prop them up and they wouldn't go down. I literally was messaging pictures to all of my friends that are nurses. Sorry, I love you. Please don't give up on me. Said, hey, look at this. What do you think? What do you think? Because I just had never seen a feet or ankles or toes that big. I was thoroughly convinced my feet were going to explode. I was worried. I was scared. They hurt, especially on the ankles, because it's so swollen. It just has nowhere to go. And I end up going to the ER. For those of you who know me, know I hate doctors. I hate ERs. I hate doctors. I hate anything that has to do with them. And I was going to the doctor multiple times because I just could not stand the pain. I could not get them to go down. You sit, they swell. You stand, they swell. You lay, they swell. You take a bath, they swell. It's frustrating. I could not do anything. So finally, multiple doctors, multiple research on my own, bringing things to effect, labs. We finally got to the right place. I did not have insurance. I ended up out-of-pocket paying cash to go to the lymphedema and wound clinic in Webster, where they did do the actual final diagnosis. Where we thought that's what it was. They gave the definitive, yes, this is it. So I currently have stage 2, marking on stage 3 lymphedema. It is a chronic disease that does not go away. The way that the stages work is a weird counting. It's not 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 0, 1, 2, 3. So, and when you think about it like that, it's not so great. I have fought through horrible insurance for the past 9 months, trying to get care, trying to get medication, trying to get supplies. I'm still waiting on a pump that will automatically move the lymph fluid through my legs daily. I wear compression stockings or manual wraps, which I'll do a whole nother video on that because that's a hot mess. But I literally taught myself how to do that so that I could keep the swelling down. I wear those about 22 hours a day. I do not sleep in them. I do not sleep. That's another thing is I'm never ever comfortable. I'm in pain 100% of the time. And I have a pretty high pain tolerance, and I'm just... So that's kind of where I've been with my feet. I've taken very good care of them. Y'all know me and know that I will go above and beyond to learn a skill. So I taught myself to take care of them. I've only had 2 small wounds, and they weren't anything big. They came from me falling. I am a fall risk. So if anybody wants to buy me a spiffy new bracelet, I need a fall risk bracelet. I just haven't like truthfully because everything swells. Like I can't wear my rings, can't wear my jewelry. I'm just kind of like one big walking Pillsbury. What's that big white little boy? And how old is he? See, I'm still angry. I'm still clumsy. But yeah, so very uncomfortable in my own skin at this point. But I fought insurance like crazy. So ended up, we made a decision. We prayed about it. We made a decision to move counties. We were in Brazoria County, moved to Galveston County. That was the only way that I could change insurances. So we moved, did not have the money, really put us on the top floor where I cannot even walk. And we'll get in a little bit more into that in a minute. But we did it. And I sat the waiting period out. And as of August 1st, I did get my new insurance. August 1st, I had an appointment. August 1st, the doctor that I went to already has impressed me. There were some labs coming back, and I was taking multiple labs. And they were coming back with markers that highly concerned me. And based on my family history, based on my knowledge, they really concerned me. And I kept mentioning them to my former doctor, and they were just like, blow it off, whatever, you know. My blood pressure is through the roof because the pain is, you know, off the charts. But mostly the blood work was concerning me. You know, when your platelets are, you know, skyrocketing and your sedimentary rates are skyrocketing, your inflammation rates are skyrocketing, like your labs are off, something's wrong, you know. And me being educated in the medical field, a tad, researched them, and I didn't like what they brought back. So she was very concerned. She's already addressing them. I'm very, very pleased with her. So I'm hoping that is a good sign going forward. I have now also, they're hoping is osteoarthritis in both of my knees, with Baker's cyst on the back. I have lost almost all mobility. I can barely walk, stand. Like I said, we did have to move upstairs. It was the only option available for us. So sometimes that's a chore. Remember when you went to Astroworld or Waterworld and you had to walk up and stand and then walk up and stand? That's me coming upstairs every single time. It takes me about 30 minutes to get 2 flights of steps. That's okay because we got a good insurance and I think that we're on the right road. So we're still looking for a pain management. This week coming, I'll see a rheumatologist who is also a bone disease specialist. The options, well, I say options, is that the right word? possibilities given to me were cancer, autoimmune disorder, a blood disorder, possibly lymphoma, which is a cancer as well. So, yeah, that's kind of a serious appointment, and kind of has me a little freaked out. But hey, we're gonna just jump on the horse and ride, and good Lord always takes care of us, so we're gonna go. I'm hoping I can walk. Losing the ability to walk is horrible. The new insurance is helping me file for SSI, Social Security, so hopefully we will be able to expedite that, because unfortunately I am unable to work right now. This is probably the longest I've sat in quite some time, but my mind is not. When you have so much pain, your mind is not just, it just can't make a straight line. I say so. So we're working on that. Hopefully they can expedite it, because in a month we are going to have a hot mess. My doctor's appointments and my supplies I've paid for all out of pocket, and we've kind of tapped that jar out too. But things happen. So definitely, if you know anybody that needs like invitations or business cards, something that I can do on the side. I'm not going to be a lot on social media, and I'm not going to post a lot on social media about working, because they can look at that as, oh, you can sit and look on the computer, you can work. And while a lot of people think that's true, unfortunately at this point it's not. That's where this comes in with the vlogging versus the blogging. Vlogging versus blogging. Since I have no feeling in my hands half the time, I cannot type or write like I want to. So you're going to see more updates here. This one's a little longer than I'd like it to be. However, it's been quite some time that I've talked to you guys about things. So, yeah, so I figure I'll just do short videos. I'll tell you guys the processes that we're going through, take you guys along with me. Next video, I'll do one about the wrapping, so you guys can see how I wrap, what I have to do all day long. But that's kind of where we're at right now. Kind of like a hold. But I feel like at least I know where this hold's going. It's like, I know that the customer service agent's going to pick up. I know that they just didn't put me back into the round. Like, that's how I felt with the old insurance. And, I unfortunately have had to file some complaints with the Texas Board of Insurance, because the negligent care was just that bad. And I was paying for it too. So I hope that their lack of concern for my health does not ultimately come back to bite me in the end. So, but yeah, so that is what I've been up to. That's the dish, the whole corny dish. I try to make light of everything, try to, still be me. It's hard to do when you haven't slept in days and you're in so much pain, but we're gonna make it work. So if you have any questions, if you want to know anything further, any ideas for something maybe I can educate you more about, definitely leave me a comment. I love to research, and apparently that's all I have to do these days. So, but leave me a comment. I'll find the answer if I don't know the answer. And we'll just take this journey together. And I appreciate you guys hanging out. I'm going to finish this right under 30 minutes. I got 7 seconds to stop it. Have a great day.